Hello, everyone. This is good buddy, Jack of all gigs, back at you. I'm glad you guys had an opportunity to check out my other videos, the tour of the vehicle, which gave you some ideas of what sort of tools of the trade or what I use along the way to do rideshare. And of course, there's a couple other little trinkets as well. I'll do another video on that for the extras, of the world. But for the most part, pretty much what I expose in the videos is pretty much how my vehicle looks. Um, it's all about maximizing. You know what I mean? When you're out there on the road and you're obviously you're chasing goals and that sort of thing. You get an opportunity, to make extra money along the way. As you seen when I had the video, I mentioned the things about having the holiday stuff kind of hanging up, selling the beads, the snacks and the goods and everything. It's just great to have, and once again, I also run my own nonprofit, so it serves as a fundraiser as well, and it also gives me the opportunity to promote my other organization as well. So yeah, I definitely maximize. Another thing in the videos is you see the octopus entertainment screen system, which is actually right behind me in the video. That gives the customer an opportunity to win money for free. They can play for free. They get an opportunity to win money. If and when they do win, they actually get email. Like do it like an e-gift card or whatever the case it is. But everything is just, with technology, they can get everything emailed to them, and they can just spend it just like they spend any other money. Another great thing about having devices and sort of thing in your vehicle is there's nothing wrong with communicating with the people, but it actually gives them something to do. It eases them a little bit and so on. And the environment that I create with the ambiance of the lights and the rest of the stuff. Now, granted, like I said, this is the 4th of July weekend, and I plan to maximize off this weekend. But historically, I normally ride with lights in as well. My primary shift is third shift, right? So one of the things that I don't mind having lights and everything, and also it makes the women and things like that feel comfortable about getting in a vehicle. They can kind of see around and so on, and it also gives me the ability to kind of light up behind me because I have a camera. My camera, that little glimpse of light is enough for the camera to capture what it needs to capture. So moving along to the camera part. Some people are a little fickle about the camera. However, having that camera in place is a great deterrent. So if anybody is, up to some funny stuff or something, then great. Yeah, you know what I mean? I have the footage. You know what I mean? I have the sign, my passenger side seat on the back for them to see that and let them know. So you have an option when you get in my vehicle. You can take the ride and know that, hey, you know what, I got a safe ride, it's a camera in place, and so on. Or you can just say, you know what, I don't feel comfortable either way. I'm okay with it. Okay, great. Call another one. No, no big deal. No harm, no foul. But this protects me. I am a man of the world as well, and I know that sometimes with men and doing Uber and that sort of thing, I have people and other drivers that I know head on that got kind of caught in false accusations, that sort of thing as well. Also, what that camera does is it captures images in front of me. So in case of an accident or something to that effect, it's not my word against their word. It's the eye in the sky as well. Having that eye in the sky is works wonders. You know what I mean? And maybe I might be, in an accident and be incapacitated or something and can't speak on it. The camera serves its purpose. I'm just thinking about the devices that I mentioned, that I mount, the phone mount, time and time again. I even utilize Uber and Lyft myself, and I see drivers that have their device in their hand and the head down while they're driving the vehicle. Big safety issue. As a passenger, I request to get out immediately. That's what I do. Of course, he's getting all zeros or no stars with me at this point. But as a driver, and you want to bring ease to your passenger, I mount every device that I choose to have. Even if I'm mounting one device and I got my personal phone, I put the personal phone away, or either I mount that as well, right? And I have my earpiece on why I'm driving as well. I want to give them a sense of, hey, it's a safe environment. My eyes is on the road. I drive the speed limit, so on and so on and so on. Let me try to think here as well. I also had the device that in the back of the passenger side of the seat that has the three cords that hangs on it. What that is a charging mechanism that gives them the opportunity to charge their device. I have pockets right there under them as well. That's a good one. That's most people that get in my car, for the most part, their phones are dead. So just the fact that the phone is dead, they get an opportunity to charge. I have mints, gesture mints, free of charge. You can eat, to get your mint or whatever, just to break the ice and so on. All right. Also, it brings ease, in the car. Some people have reservations about getting in the car with strangers, but the truth be told, I have reservations about people getting in the car with me as a passenger. You know what I mean? My back is to you. You know what I mean? So, it puts me in a little funny spot as well. But I also, the snacks and that sort of thing as well. It's a humbling moment. It brings, as I always say, welcome to my office. When they get into the car, welcome to my office. I create a clean environment, and I like that environment that way because it gives them the perception in their head. It's like going to somebody's house and it's clean. You know what I mean? You know what? I'll keep my wrapper in my pocket. But if my car is all dirty, they just throw it on the seats. I took him numerous rides, as a passenger on purpose, as I do my day job sometime. And I tell you, horrible. Stains on the seats, the windows and stuff not white. It stinks in the car. You got junk in the back seat with you, and so on and so on. So, as a driver, you want to keep this stuff in perspective. You want to keep this perspective in mind. I'm trying to go over everything that was in that video, right? There also was a digital screen that had words rolling across it that was directly behind me and right up under the tablet. What that does is welcome them to the vehicle. You know what I mean? It also says if it's an event or something like that, happy holidays, safe travels. Hi, my name is Mark. Something, it just kind of communicates with them, and I may or may not say anything. You know what I mean? And it also thanks them for being a part of the ride. Now, granted, it is a rideshare app. They could have chose anybody they wanted to choose, the app could have chose anybody they wanted to choose. But I was blessed enough to have this ride, whether it's a $5 ride or a $100 ride. Either way it go, hey, I take it. You know what I mean? It all adds up at the end of the day. That digital screen as well also serves as, if I have any announcements or, like I say, with my nonprofit, hey, I have a nonprofit, and it also speaks that right into it. It's an app that kind of go along with that thing, and you can have it, talk to them in the back. If it's a sports season or football or something to that effect, I can do final scores, but I can't do live scores. I can do final scores or whatever in there as well. That definitely helps out for some of my sports people of the world. Here's another thing that I also add to my box. Add to my vehicle, which is a box. I keep that box, and what I do is I go to a dollar store, right? And when I go to the dollar store, I just get 25, 30 items, and I put it in the box, right? Just random stuff, screwdrivers, this, that, blah, 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 and I put it in the van. And one of the things that I do as a driver of Uber and Lyft or Rideshare or whatever app that I'm running at that time, I cultivate, obviously, conversation with them if they want to conversate. And in most cases, it generally serves as, hey, how you doing? All right, great, blah, 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 blah. What bring you out tonight? Oh, I'm going to the bar. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, it's my birthday. Or it's this. It's my graduation. Or I just did this or just did that. You know, one of the things that I do as a driver as well is I gift them. I gift my passengers. Yes, yes, yes. That $1 will turn into woo, it then turned into $200 or $300 to me. It then turned into a whole lot of different things with me. You know, I done cultivated relationships over $1 gift that I gave them. It brings people at ease as well, and it's just a great gesture. It's nothing to it. It's a couple bucks. I have a tip box that actually lights up, and it's actually a charger as well. You can put on top of the gift box, the tip box, is I actually have my business cards to my nonprofit. You know what I mean? I put those cards in there as well. So once again, it's giving exposure to my nonprofit. Now I drive Uber and Lyft, to maintain my family, but my goal is my organization, which is Down Syndrome Forgotten. So, I just wanted to let you guys, kind of in on that. It just the beauty of working, a rideshare driver, it's just a lot of different benefits along the way. Also on my vehicle, I showed in the video that we have things on the exterior of the vehicle. I have stuff that's on the windows and that sort of thing. This is a company. I'm gonna put all that stuff in the comment box, but this is a company that I worked with, and they actually pay you to advertise on their vehicle, on your vehicle. Excuse me. Boy, it's been one of those days, y'all, but I'm still here with you. Yeah, I mean, it's small money, just as much as the device. It could be 40, $50 a month. You know what I mean? But when you add it up over the year, along the way, it might be a tank of gas or something to that effect. It all adds up. That's something that you want to definitely keep in mind. I keep trash receptacles in the car, and put a sign on them as well. Hey, this is trash, 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 trash. Put it in the box, please. I'm just thinking here, y'all. Another thing that's I really kind of take liking to as well is water. Having drinks. Especially in Arizona where, right now, it's 100 and something odd degrees. My waters of the world, I give them away for free. I give a bottle of water away for free. Now, I do have sodas. I do have juice and etc. I even have 5-hour drinks. Those usually for my night folks that know that they have to get up in the morning and they need that extra push to get over that hangover. So yeah, I mean, this stuff all adds up. It's all strategic. I've been doing it for the last 8 years. I know what work and what don't work. It all just depends on what type of driver it is and how they want to function in terms of their rideshare experience that they give to a customer. So I did want to share that with you guys. And I will be sharing some more things as well. But I did want to follow up on the videos. If you guys got any questions or anything, you can definitely leave it in the comment box. I'll be putting some links in the box. Well, actually, I did. I think I did on the last video, but I do it again to how to get that box, the tip box. The scroll where it actually says the words and stuff on the back. I'll give you some information in terms of the tablet, because like I said, it's a money making mechanism as well. The charging station where you actually pull the cords and it actually retracts back. So when they're done, it just pops back right back in place again. Wonderful thing to have. I had people just fanatic, they're like, wow, I mean, you got everything in here. And one of the keys that I always tell people, when you're doing something right, no matter what ride I get, when I get done dropping them off or even sometimes during the ride, it's one thing that they all say, man, I ain't never been in no Uber like this before. That let me know that I'm doing my job. And once again, it's to ultimately give them the best ride share experience that I can give them. Hey, you guys take it easy and keep me. I'll keep you guys posted on the next video. Okay, doke.